All right, I have a few minutes to kill here. I want to do some tweaking. I'm currently going through alphabetically the entire roster for MVC2, just the vanilla or the default characters, tweaking their idle animations if needed, and I'm also tweaking the crouch animations, which are always, nearly almost always needed. Last character I worked on was Dawson. So I'm gonna load up Dawson, just quickly show the things I tweaked. Here's his idle. The thing I tweaked on his idle is I did what I call preparatory frames, which is just physics drops for things that have weight. On this character specifically, it'll be the skulls around his neck and the belt or the rope by his crotch. It'll be a few frames. See it there? I just played it slowly. That's what it looks like initially. It only plays once before a loop starts, which is when the idle just keeps playing in a loop. So I'm just gonna play it. And that's what it looks like. Also, he has a new blink animation that I drew in, a better, more clear, concise blink animation for space. And also, I tweaked his head. He had a lot of blipping of pixels, a lot of shifting, and just a lot of anomalies in his face for his idol. And as you can see here, it's been cleaned up. It's fully fixed. Looks great. I'm gonna move over. Last tweak I made was for his crouch. For his crouch, all of the same things. Physics drop for the skulls around his neck. He's got a fully animated crouch now, which means no more one sprite being used for the crouch MVC2 developers. Um, and a blink animation added to him. So I'm just gonna play it. And that's what it looks like. Pretty good. Even the blink. I love that blink. It's very clear, very obvious blink. So I'm gonna close this out. I'm just gonna check through the list here. Again, I'm going alphabetically, trying to do all the vanilla based or the vanilla roster characters. Um, I just have to see who follows um, Dawson alphabetically. Falcon, Fei Long. Is Fei Long vanilla? No, I don't think Fei Long vanilla. Felicia? I don't think Felicia needs tweaks. I can already tell because I copied her file in here. She's got a copy that means low key. She's already been tweaked. So I'm guessing if I know me, and I do, first thing I tweaked was her hair. She's got big poofy hair, so I'm pretty sure I did a physics drop for her hair. I probably tweaked the boobs too. I did a physics drop likely for her boobs, and I think that's it. That looks like all she needs. Maybe her tail. I might have edited her tail too. So yep, I edited her tail. So there's the first few frames. I'll go back play it again slowly. That's what it looks like for her physics drop for her hair, boobs, and her tail. And then it goes into her normal idle animation, which is this. She's got a little jiggle too. Looks pretty good. Go over to a crouch. I think Felicia is one of the rare characters that actually has an animated crouch. So I didn't have to touch her. I think the only thing that I tweaked on a character was probably that big poofy hair. I might have modified her tail, but I'm pretty sure I did her hair. And she likely has a boob drop for the physics drop for the first few frames. There it goes. Yeah, so I didn't touch her tail. And that's the end result right there. I just backed out. I'm gonna slowly go through it again. That's what it looks like before the animation for the her normal crouch starts. I'm gonna play it out. That's what it looks like. Not bad. Not really anything to tweak on it either. It looks perfect. So I'm gonna close it out. I'm gonna open up my characters here. I'm gonna see what's next. So Felicia's good. Why is there a copy for her? Delete that. All right. Again, I'm going alphabetically, looking for vanilla characters. Gambit. I think Gambit's a vanilla based or default MVC2 character. Pretty sure he is. So I'm going to I can already see what I tweaked. So I already made previous tweaks to Gambit. Gambit already has a physics drop for his idol. His idol is so perfect in my opinion. There's nothing I needed to tweak on it other than doing a physics drop for his hair. You can't see Gambit's eyes, and because you can't see Gambit's eyes, you can't have a blink animation on this character. I might in the future go back, draw in some red eyes for the default idle and crouch animations, but I'll do that in the future. I'm just gonna slowly go through the few physics drop animations or my prep frames. And that's what it looks like. His hair just drops or falls into place, and then it goes into his normal idle. I'll play it out normally. That's what it looks like. So cool. Adds a lot of fluidity to the idle. For the crouch, I did a physics drop. I can already see it. I did a physics drop for his coat. You can see it there. It's up in the air behind him, and also his hair. See how his hair is shaped funny? He's got a physics drop for his hair too. I'm gonna slowly toggle through. Boom, and it goes into the static one frame that MVC2 default or vanilla characters use for their crouch animations. I really don't like that, man. All right, I'm gonna proceed. I have to tweak that, man. I'm gonna tweak Gambit's crouch animation here. I'm just gonna bring it to life. I'm gonna normally play the physics drop here. That's what it looks like. Very smooth, very fluid. All right, so I'm gonna edit this crouch. I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna name the duplicate 444 just because it starts off as 10.4 for the index. I'm gonna open it up, and this is on the fly too. I have no clue what I want to do animation wise for this character. I think I don't know, I'm just gonna go at it. I'm gonna edit the property for the sprite really quickly just to make some room so that I can play around here. Go about 40. I'll go about 80 here. Okay. Uh I want him to shift. I definitely want him to do a similar movement to the movement he does in his normal idle. So I'm gonna copy and paste his upper torso. I want it to shift upward, up and to the left, up and to your left, his right. Uh, I have to do some trim work here. I'm still on the top layer. I boot up about 3 pixels. The things I don't want to shift. I don't want to play around with his lower leg here. So I'm going to, with the eraser, just delete everything in between his fingers and his arm here. I don't want this knee to shift at all. I want it to stay put. So I'm just going to trim over it. Carefully trim over it like this. Okay? And that's what I'm not moving or shifting over. Other things I'm not shifting over. I don't want to touch this arm right here. So I'm going to erase everything back here. I don't want that arm to shift at all yet. So do something like this. I definitely know his crotch isn't gonna shift over. So I'm just gonna trim that with the eraser too. And I think that's it. That should look smooth. Yeah, I know I'm eyeballing that between his fingers there. Notice it created some issue there when I erased the stray pixels that were left behind. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit the bottom layer. I'm gonna carry over the blue from the leg underneath his finger here, like that, which should get rid of the issue. And let's go to the bottom layer, blow the eraser up pretty big. I'm gonna delete all the artifacting or the leftover pixels behind his upper torso following the shift. Be very careful here. Oh boy, I didn't notice the staff. I'll get that later. But yeah, let me focus here. All right, okay. I don't think, just to be safe, okay, just making sure. All right, the staff. Shift F. Oh, I see it. I'm gonna go to the top layer, delete the leftover staff from the shift that I made earlier, like that, and that should fix the issue. That color's looking a little funky. I'm gonna put blue over this brown. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it, man. Alright, I'm gonna save it out. I'm pretty positive that this is what I want. So that's the first shift or the first triple four I made. I'm gonna duplicate triple four. I'm gonna relabel it to triple five. I'm going to edit this frame now. And for this frame, I think I want more movement, or rather less movement. I'm gonna take this upper torso and I'm still shifting over, and up this part of his torso. Go to this back layer. Oh, bad idea. Stay on the top layer. Edit out the things I don't want to shift, which is he can move slightly more of his arm there. That shouldn't hurt anything. Yeah, that shouldn't hurt anything. Get rid of all the artifact in here. He's going to move it about right here. All right, so shrink down the eraser. Put it on about 3 points. Again, I don't want his knee to shift, so I'll just trace around his knee like this. Got to be super careful, or rather have to be super careful. Slightest mistake and the world ends. Okay? All right, that looks good. Now I'm going to go to the back layer, or I'm going to go to the bottom layer here. I'm going to delete anything behind what I just shifted that I don't need anymore. Okay? All right, I think that's it. Yeah, feels like that's it. The staff looking kind of crazy. Whatever. I'll just color it in. Yeah, I'll color it. Let's go to 1 point pencil. Color right on top of the staff. Oop, mistake. Right on top. Alright, that should be okay. Alright, save it out. Close it out. That should be shift 2. Okay. What's going on with his knee? The color on his knee there. Is that a thing? I need to tweak that. Alright, let me snag this kneecap here. I'm just gonna copy and paste it. Copy this kneecap very quickly. I'm gonna jump over to my triple four I just made. Yeah, doesn't it look like slightly colored differently? See that pixel blip in on his knee? You can't have that. That looks odd. Gotta cover you up. Save, close, jump over, tweak, control V. Put this over this kneecap. Save, close. Okay. Look how good that looks, man. Oh, that's it, man. That's all I really want. Or that's all I really need for Gambit, to be honest. I could add another frame. I could add another frame, but I don't even see a point. This should be just enough. So triple five, triple four, triple five. I only did 2 frames for the animation too. That's crazy. So triple four and triple five. Save it out. I hate doing 2 frames for anything though. I might do another frame here. Triple five, triple four, and then regular four. I might do think about excuse me. Think about doing another frame here. Hmm. This takes a lot of thought. This looks so good though. I think 4 and 5 will suffice. I'm gonna open up the animation. I'm going to proceed to plug in the 2 frames I just made. They look so good. I don't even think I need to do any more. That's crazy. Gambit doesn't even need much work. His sprites are so cool. I'm definitely gonna have to slow these down. That's a little too fast. I'll do 8 for the frames per second. 8, 8, 8. So it's gonna, he has to go back to the initial. So I'm gonna plug a triple four down here. All right. Apply, close. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, that looks good to me. I'm telling you, man, one more frame would help this though. Sorry, my art brain is kicking in here. Uh, uh, and he goes back into. I need one more frame after triple four. Or is it the normal four? I need another frame in here. I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna create a triple six. I need one more. I just need something here. This is bothering me. All right, I'm gonna open up the triple six I just created, and I want to shift his torso down. So I'm gonna copy and paste his upper torso. I'm gonna quickly trim around his fingers, just specifically things I don't want shifting anywhere. And I'm aware it's going to create artifacting above both of his fingers. I'm ready to tweak it. I will draw over the artifacting where appropriate. Okay, get that kneecap. Don't want this knee to move. Make sure I get the center of the knee like I always forget or I forgot the last 2 times. All right. Okay, so that should be it. I'm going to get rid of some of this artifacting, just specifically the parts of his arm I don't want shifting down. I'm going to delete just all of this. Get this eraser pretty big just to be safe here. Okay. All right. And that's everything around the arm there. Now I'm going to go to the bottom layer and delete the things I did not shift. Just the stray pixels that remain around them or whatever. Okay. Good on the back of that arm? Yeah, we're good on the back of that arm. I always forget this his staff too on the top layer. I'm gonna delete the staff I left over on the top layer here. Alright. So that should be a full shift down. Put it on 1 pixel for the pencil. I'm going to jump down to the bottom layer and I'm going to just shift over the pixels from the blue on his leg to get rid of the anomalies in his fingers. I didn't mean to do that. You know, sitting on the color picker. That was weird. All right, Igit. I'm just gonna proceed to use a little bit of art brain here and redraw in his kneecap where applicable. Okay, okay. Hit that bottom layer. I'm gonna just quickly get this darker blue. I'm gonna plug this on the top layer. I'm gonna jump back to the bottom layer. I'm gonna grab the darkest brown on his coat, and I'm just gonna simply plug it on the top layer here, like so. I think one will be fine. I'll do two, just to be safe here. And that should be it. His fist should slide over with the rest of his arm in the animation now. I'm on the bottom layer. I took this dark blue. I'm gonna plug it on the side of his arm here. I thought I took the dark blue. I need this blue specifically. I'm gonna plug this over the inner part of his arm, right here on his sleeve. I'm not sure if that's supposed to look that way, so I'll just do that. Actually, I'm gonna Control Z. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be that thick right there, so I'll leave it for now. Save it out, close it out, and let's save it. Now I'm gonna take a look at it. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's what I want, and that's 666. Okay, 666. Open this bad boy up. I'm just gonna copy one of the random triple digit frames that I made. I have to think here. This is the initial. So it should be at the end. I think it should be at the end. Low key, I think it should go into six, and then it should go into four again. See, this is breathing. This is the breathing animation. This is all the way up. This is going downward. This is him falling into the oh, these are backwards. Oops. This is the initial idle frame, and this is the new frame that I just made, which should be 666. All right, and that drops down, and then when it loops, it goes back into the initial. All right, I think that's it. Apply, close. Let's play it. Play it from the front. Okay, let's play it. Much better. Just needed that little slide. I love that. I just need that little slide for the I just need that minute slide for when he breathes or when he positions his body at its lowest point, just to give a little shift for his fingers there so that they don't look so odd. That's awesome. That's pretty much it, man. Now I have a fully animated crouch animation for Gambit in MVC2. As you can see there, where's my physics drop? Hold on. Physics 444. Is it because of my naming convention? I think it's my naming convention. I think I named these wrong. Where's my drop? Okay, there's the drop. Triple four, triple five. So I already used triple four and triple five. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna name this triple two, and then name this triple three, so that they're sequence in well chronological. Save it out. Jump over to the animation. Open up the animation. Rename these two the appropriate thing. And that should fix the issue there. That was weird. Let's play it from the front. There we go. Awesome. Remember, the prep frames don't loop. These few frames here, they don't loop. So they only play initially one time, and then it loops into this. Perfect. There we go. I just animated MVC2 Gambit's crouch animation. You just saw it there live. That's pretty much it. God bless.